Went with fracking. We're not going to have fracking. We're going to stop fracking. We're going to stop fracking. Then he goes to Pennsylvania after he gets a nomination, where he got very lucky to get it. And he goes to Pennsylvania and he says, oh, we're going to have fracking. And you never asked that question. And by the way, so far, I respect very much the way you're handling this.
Good day everyone, welcome back to the Political Trends YouTube channel. In today's video, we will be summing up some key moments from the final presidential debate. But first, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more videos like this and much more. Turn on notifications too so that you don't miss any future videos. Number 1. I can't hide. Trump had some pretty interesting things to say when talking about the current pandemic them and the rest of the world are facing. Trump says that he cannot hide like he says Biden wants to. I guess that is in keeping with how Trump has been treating the situation.
We can't lock ourselves up in a basement like Joe does. He has the ability to lock himself up. I don't know. He's obviously made a lot of money someplace, but he has this thing about living in a basement. People can't do that. By the way, I, as the president, couldn't do that. I'd love to put myself in the basement or in a beautiful room in the White House and go away for a year and a half until it disappears.
Trump also mentions that Biden must have a lot of money somewhere and that is why he can hide. And as you saw in the clip, Biden was puzzled by that statement and almost laughed too in disbelief. There was quite a lot of that throughout the debate. Trump also wishes that he could just hide until the end of the pandemic. Number 2. Biden got money from Russia? During the debate, Trump claimed that Biden makes money from Russia, China, and Ukraine, an allegation the former vice president strongly denied before mocking Trump for failing to publicly release his income tax returns and for having a bank account in China.
$3.5 million from Russia, and it came through Putin because he was very friendly with the former mayor of Moscow, and it was the mayor of Moscow's wife, and you got $3.5 million. Your family got
Joe got $3.5 million from Russia that came through Russian leader Vladimir Putin because he was friendly with the mayor of Moscow, Trump said. I never got any money from Russia. Russia was paying you a lot of money and they probably still are, Trump claimed. I think you owe an explanation to the American people. Biden replied, I have not taken a penny from any foreign source in my life.
I have not taken a penny from any foreign source ever in my life. We learned that this president paid 50 times the tax in China, has a secret bank account with China, does business in China, and in fact is talking about me taking money.
We learned this president does business in China, has a secret bank account in China, and is talking about me taking money. I have not taken a penny from a single country whatsoever, Biden said. At this point, it seemed like they were just trying to see who has the most dirt on them. Number 3. Trump and Abraham Lincoln. Another very interesting part of the debate that really caused a stir was when Biden called Trump one of the most racist presidents we've had in modern history. Biden said Trump pours fuel on every racist fire. This sort of follows on from what happened in the previous debate when the president wouldn't condemn white supremacy and told an extremist group to stand down and stand by.
Least racist person. I can't even see the audience because it's so dark, but I don't care who's in the audience. I'm the least racist person in this room.
Abraham Lincoln here is one of the most racist presidents we've had in modern history. He pours fuel on every single racist fire.
You made a reference to Abraham Lincoln. Where did that come in? I mean,
you said you're Abraham Lincoln.
No, where did that? No.
You said,
I said not since Abraham Lincoln has anybody done what I've done for the black community.
And I'm saying,
I didn't say I'm Abraham Lincoln. I said not since Abraham Lincoln has anybody done what I've done for the black community.
Of course, Trump rubbished Biden's statement and rather portrayed himself as a champion of black people, saying he has good relationships with all people. He also said no president has done more for black Americans than anyone other than Abraham Lincoln. And then he and Biden had a little bit of a back and forth about the Abraham Lincoln statement. Trump also accused Biden and former President Barack Obama of ignoring issues of racial justice, saying, "You've done nothing but the crime bill which put tens of thousands of black men in jail." Number 4. Trump and Giuliani. The association between Trump and Russia never seems to end, and it was brought up once again during this debate. Biden this time spoke about Rudy Giuliani and how he is a pawn for Russia.
Well, I won't. I shouldn't. Well, I will. His buddy, Rudy Giuliani, he's being used as a Russian pawn. He's being fed information that is Russian, that is not true.
Biden also believes that Giuliani is being given false information. Of course, Trump laughed in disbelief. Their reactions to some of the things that were said during the debate are really amusing. Number 5. Who built the cages, Joe? Now we are about to see a really passionate Joe Biden speak about the kids that we snatched away from their parents and kept in cages.
Cages, Joe.
Let's talk about what
Who
we're
built the
talking
cages,
about. Let's
Joe?
talk about what we're talking about. What happened? Parents were ripped, their kids were ripped from their arms and separated. And now they cannot find over 500 of sets of those parents, and those kids are alone. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. It's criminal.
Biden was holding Trump accountable, but Trump fired back by asking who built the cages. As you can tell, Biden was really passionate about this and really believes that what was done is terrible and called the situation criminal. Number 6. Fracking. Lastly, we have Trump on fracking. During the debate, he called out Biden for saying that he was against fracking, only to find that Biden went back on his word. Check this out.
Well, with fracking, we're not going to have fracking. We're going to stop fracking. We're going to stop fracking. Then he goes to Pennsylvania after he gets a nomination, where he got very lucky to get it. And he goes to Pennsylvania and he says, oh, we're going to have fracking. And you never asked that question. And by the way, so far, I respect very much the way you're handling this, I have to say.
By the way.
But
Trump says that throughout the campaign, Biden kept saying that he is against fracking, but then when he got his nomination for Pennsylvania, he seemed to be for fracking. Biden tried to clarify what he said. Trump also took a slight jab at Biden, saying that he was lucky to get the nomination in Pennsylvania. Trump also said that he was happy with the moderator, but also noted why she was not asking Biden about the fracking. Those are some of the highlights of the last presidential debate. It has been an interesting time, and we are close to finding out who the president of the US will be for the next 4 years. Thank you all for watching. Please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribe for more content like this and much more. Click the bell icon to receive notifications every time we upload a new video. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care, and until then, goodbye.